Okay. So let's start, as we always do, getting centered and grounded. Closing your eyes, feeling your breath. Feel where you're grounded on the earth. A gentle expansion and release of your breath. Notice your central channel up and down the front of your spine. Opening up that channel with your breath. Draw your hands in front of your heart, and we'll begin with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart. Lift your eyes, and let's begin with some nice shoulder rolls. Big, juicy shoulder rolls, keeping your head up above your spine. Moving with your breath, inhaling up, exhaling, letting the shoulders slide down the back. And draw the shoulders up, draw them down the back. Sit up really nice and tall. Head extended upward. Exhale to the side, inhale back. Moving from the back of your head, not so much your neck. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Just opening up the neck gently with your breath. Back to center. Take your right arm down, lift your left arm, root down, stretch up. Exhale over, breathe into your left side. Rooting down so you can stretch open with your breath. Inhale back up. Other side, inhale up, root down, stretch open, exhale to the side. Breathe into your right side. Stretch open with your breath. Inhale back up and release. Okay, and let's, you can straighten your left leg, point your foot, roll it to the pinky toe side. Inhale out, exhale back in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And one more on that side. Sitting up tall. Bring it back in. Take a breath. Extend the right leg. Point the toes. Turn it out to the pinky toe side. Inhale out. Turn it over to the big toe side. Exhale back in. Inhale and exhale. Moving with the breath. One last one. And back to center. And then let's stand. So lining up in Tadasana. Feel the four corners of your feet rooting down, the arches rooting up. Tailbone rooting down. And let's take your hands to your shoulders and inhale, open. Exhale, elbows toward each other. Inhale, rooting down and stretching open. Moving with your breath. And last one, hold it open, root through your feet, stretch open with your breath. Breathe up into your heart. And release. Okay. Let's keep warming up. So we're gonna exhale down, inhale up, maybe on tiptoes, exhale back down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale, one last one, and back down. And then let's do squats today. So your knees and toes are in the same direction. Farther out gives you a little more room. Weights in your heels. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Then you may want to exhale down. Hold it. Weight in your heels. Knees behind your ankles. Possibly raise your arms. And inhale back up. And feet together. Okay. And so now let's do knee to nose. So if you're standing at the chair, you're gonna inhale out, exhale up. And if you want to be on the mat, get on all fours. And everybody, get nice and long in your spine. Feel your breath up and down the midline. You're gonna inhale, the right leg back. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Inhale, open, toes can be on the floor or up. Exhale, in, inhale. And then inhale, right leg back, toes on the ground. Line up to the midline. Experiment with lifting the left arm, possibly lifting the right foot. And here you really breathe up and down that central channel. Lining up to your breath. And back down. And then other side. So the left leg goes out. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Inhale and exhale. And then last one, inhale, left toes on the ground for balance. Line up to your midline. Right arm up. Left leg up possibly. Breathe up and down the central channel. Just feel your breath expanding and lengthening. And release. Okay. And then let's do, if you're on the ground, it's fire hydrant pose. If you're at the chair, you're taking your knee out to the side. So we're gonna inhale the right leg up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale, just getting into those big butt muscles. End up supporting the spine. And back down. And then other side, trying to keep your hips even, not lifting your hip, even if you don't have to go up that high with your knee. And back down. And then if you're standing, you can go into down dog, on the floor, you can stretch back into child's pose, breathing into your back. And then let's all come back up to standing. And we'll do our sun salutations. So at the top of your mat, root down, inhale, open, exhale back to your heart, rooting down through your feet and opening up into your heart. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive over. So if you're, we're all gonna go back into down dog. Knees bent, it's really good to expand your spine, and then inhale forward to plank. You can do knees down plank. Inhale forward, exhale back. One more. And then bring your right foot forward. You can come down to all fours and bring it through or help it through. And we're going to come up into a lunge. You can hold a chair or your knee. You can take your arms to your hands to waist or inhale up. It's a bit of a balance. And exhale down. And let's turn around and face the other direction. If you're at the chair, you just switch legs. And inhale up. And exhale down. And step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale. Inhale up. Exhale over. Back into downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Let's just do two of these. Back. Forward. Next one, bring your right leg forward. Your left foot back for warrior two. So the instep crosses a line from the front heel. And inhale up into warrior two. So we're gonna straighten the leg, bend the leg. Inhale and exhale. And now we'll hold it. Draw your arms back in the sockets. Extend your arms out. Again, we're rooting through the four corners of both feet, looking out of the front fingers. If your breath starts to get raggedy or your head starts to get hot, time to come out of the pose. And then step, oh, I'm sorry, just come up and we can change directions. So bring the feet together, hands to the hips, turn your left toes out, your right foot in, and bend the front knee, extend the front knee, and bend. And then we're going to bend the front knee, draw the arms up and out, stretch the arms open, look out over your left fingers, root through your feet, rise up with your breath. And then come back, and let's all come to the front of your mat. Take a breath and hold your hands in front of your heart. Feel yourself in space. Feel your feet rooting down. Feel your breath. And release. And then let's inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Oh, it's a little too soon there. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale up. And now we can exhale over and step back for a triangle. So the left foot comes back, the right foot's extended. Inhale up to triangle pose. Straight legs, but not locked knees. And gonna inhale the shoulders up and back. Take the arms out to the side, or you can take your left hand to your waist for starters. Draw that left hip back and stretch your whole torso long, both sides into triangle pose. Possibly lift the top arm and look down or up, rooting through your feet, lifting through your arches, extending out through every limb and through your head. And most important, breathing. And you want a long, straight, wide central channel here. And then root through your feet and inhale back up. Parallel your feet. Take your left toes out, your right toes in. Inhale up tall, hands to your waist, and then draw the right hip back. Extend your left hand down. Open your heart to the sky. Draw the right arm up. Rooting down, extending open, pulsing with your breath. And root down, inhale back up. And let's turn to the front of your mat. Step forward. Inhale up. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale back to your heart. Just line up to your breath here. Just preparing for tree pose. For tree, a nice, strong Tadasana. Feet parallel. Draw the shoulders up and back. Draw the tailbone down, the ribs in. Head floating up above your spine. Find a soft focal point. Root through your left foot. Draw your right heel to your ankle or your shin or your inner thigh. See if you can center around your breath. Stretch the arms any direction that feels good. And bring your knee forward and come back down. And shake that off. Do the other side. So line up. Root through your right leg. And a soft focal point. Eyes are soft. Breath is right up and down the midline. Take your heel to the ankle or the shin or the thigh. Use your breath See if you can keep your feet from clenching. Experiment with your arms. Be a tree rooted down and rising up. And that back to center and down. So let's come again to the front of your mat. We'll do another sun salutation. Inhale up. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale over. And let's step back into downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Back to downward facing dog. Forward. Back. And now take your right foot forward. Your left foot out at an angle. This is for warrior one. Inhale up into warrior one. So the hips are facing the front of your mat. And we're gonna inhale, bend the knee, exhale, straighten, draw the arms down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, root through the back foot. Draw your right hip back, your left hip forward. Protect your back, draw your belly in and up. And then let's come forward, step forward, and step the right foot, the left foot forward and the right foot back. So I'm going to mirror you. And we're going to inhale up, exhale, straighten, inhale, exhale, inhale, and now hold. Root through the back foot, all four corners. Use that to help stretch open. Feel your breath. And step forward to the front of your mat. Okay. And let's just do a sun salutation. Arms, inhale up. Exhale back to your heart. One more. And then let's just step back into warrior one again. The right foot forward, the left foot back. Preparing for warrior three. So we're gonna inhale and exhale and then push off with the back foot and open up into warrior three. You can hold the chair or the wall. Experiment with your arms. Trying to keep the hips even. And come back to standing. And we'll do the other side. So left leg forward, right foot back. Gonna inhale, exhale. And then we'll push off with the back foot into warrior three. Be a jet plane or an airplane. Superwoman. And come forward. And take a breath. And let's just hold your hands to the midline. Feel your breath. Okay. And let's all do a standing cobra. So you can line up your feet. Feel your hip bones You can draw your hip bones down, draw your heart up, draw your elbows back, root into your feet to stretch open into your heart. And come back up. And then you can continue doing the standing. And those of you that get on the floor will do Shalabhasana. So, get onto your belly. Nice and tall. Inhale, shoulders up and back. Inhale, head and shoulders, arms off the mat. If it feels good, you can draw the legs up and breathe. Feel your breath up and down the main channel. This is Sushumna. And release. If you're on standing, you can go back into down dog. We'll make a pillow for a head on the floor. You can take your hips side to side. You can rest here if you want more challenge. We're going to add arms and opposite arms and legs. So draw the shoulders up and back. Lift shoulders. Lift your right leg. Extend your left arm. And breathe. And release. Make a pillow for your head. Take the hips side to side. Do one more. Get nice and tall. Inhale the shoulders up and back. Inhale the torso off the floor. Or you're in cobra, standing cobra if you're standing. Inhale the left leg up. Sweep the right arm as far forward as feels good. Breathe up and down the midline. And release. And let's press back into child's pose. And go back into downward facing dog. You're at the chair. Breathe into your back. And then if you're on the floor, you can make your way to your side and then your back, the chair. Line up nice and symmetrically on both the floor and the chair. Make sure your knees are parallel, your feet are parallel, your knees are bent. Long spine. Take a breath. Then draw your right leg in, right knee in. Release up. And then the left knee, draw the knee into your chest and let it release. Exhale as it comes in. Inhale, open. And line up again, making sure knees and feet are parallel. Then cross your left ankle over your right knee. Take your right toes apart and back. Stretch open. On the floor, you might be able to interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and draw it towards you as you extend your knee up, your right knee away from you. Or take the knee in foot in your hand and just explore the hip socket. Sitting up tall or lying down tall, draw your foot towards your chest, your knee away from your chest. Breathe into the stretch. And release. Take a breath to see what that did for that side. And draw your left knee in, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Activate your toes on your left foot. They're spreading and drawing up towards your knee. Long spine. On the floor, you can interlace your fingers underneath the right thigh. Draw the thigh towards you as you extend your left knee away from you. Or we can take the foot and knee in our hands and just explore the hip socket. If you'd like to hold it, you can draw the knee up. You're drawing the foot towards you, trying to extend the knee away from you without any knee pain or strain. Long spine, breathe into the stretch. And release. Take a breath. And let's all just feel your breath. You can put your hands on your belly if you're lying down. Feel your breath up and down the central channel. And we'll prepare for Savasana, the final resting pose. So make yourself as comfortable as possible, where you can do nothing but relax. Practicing non-doing. You can support your head gently, support your knees. Roll onto your back from your side if you're on the ground. And just take the time to really make sure everything is the way you want it. Letting your shoulders roll under, arms, palms face up, if that feels good, or you can rest them on your belly. Take a breath. Open your mouth wide. Release. Do a couple more of those. Any little final adjustments to be completely comfortable. We'll do the tense and release exercise again. So paying attention to your right foot, your right calf, just draw your toes apart and back, tense your right calf, just really draw everything to the bone, really tight, tight as possible, and release. And now the whole right leg, straighten the leg, tense all the muscles, lift the leg up a little bit off the mat, floor, draw the muscles in, spread the toes, everything. Drawing in, tense, 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 and release. And now your left foot, left calf. Draw the toes back, tense calf muscles. Drawing everything to the bone, tight, release. And the whole left leg. Put, straighten the leg, draw the toes back and apart. Lift the leg off the ground a little bit just so you can activate all the muscles. Draw the muscles into the bone, draw the muscles up from the knee, making it as tight and tense as possible. And release. Just feel your legs, your feet. Draw your attention to your buttocks. Tighten your buttocks, just draw them really tight. Tensing big butt muscles. And release. And let's draw your shoulders up, back. Shoulders are arching down to the mat. Arch your back off the mat. Press your shoulders into the mat. Stretching, straining open. Release. Now make a fist with your right hand. Draw your fingers in tight. Pull your wrist in tight. Tight fist. And release. Now extend your fingers. Lift your right arm off the mat. Draw everything to the bone. Really tense the muscles of your right arm. Release. The palms face up if they can. Make it fist with your left hand. Draw the fist in. Squeeze in. Release. Stretch your fingers out. Stretch your arm off the ground. Tighten all the muscles in your arm, your shoulder. Release. On your neck. Like draw it like your mouth kind of wide and just activate those muscles, big muscles at the side of your neck. Just tense those muscles. And release. Now your face, just pucker up your whole face. Squeeze your eyes, squeeze your lips, draw everything in tight. And release. And again, just take a cleansing breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let go of any residual tension. Now just sinking into a natural breath, noticing your body, the weight of your bones, the release of any holding. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. You're on the ground, bend your knees, make your way to your side. Couple of breaths. Your head being the last to leave, use the strength of your hands and arms to push back up to a seated position. Line up to your breath. Close your eyes. Feel the results of your practice of yoga. Draw your hands in front of your heart. We'll end with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.